Yo, what it is, man? Thuggle America K777, sending another than positivity to everyone watching this video. And today's video topic is how to overcome any drug addiction. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the video. I got more content coming to touch on. Without further ado, let's dive into it. So check me out. We're gonna be talking about something that 95% of the generation, or people in this generation, I would say, has struggled with or is still struggling with to this day. All right, a lot of you guys don't want to hear the truth, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. So let's come to a full understanding on what a drug addiction is. Okay, a drug addiction is when you have a hard time stopping or doing something. Okay, it's to the point where you cannot live without it. You will spend your last on it. Okay, every day you gotta get it, even if it's just one time. Okay, that's a drug addiction. Okay, it's when you literally have no sense of self-control within yourself. Okay, it's like without it you just ain't functioning right. Okay, without it you just mentally unstable. Okay, that's a drug addiction. Okay, if you are not mentally stable without it, it's an addiction. Okay, so a lot of you guys don't understand that you are doing these drugs to escape reality. Okay, you know, doing that shit is not helping you mentally. Okay, it's not. Now, I know some people may get offended by this shit, but I'm telling you the ultimate truth. So a lot of you guys don't understand that. Look, you hear the birds in the background? Nature. So you gotta understand that you guys are doing all these drugs, all these things to try to escape reality because y'all life may be miserable and y'all think doing that or whatever drug you may be addicted to is gonna help solve things. It's not. It's just taking you and making you feel good for that moment. Let's keep it above. Y'all hear the birds? So that's basically what y'all doing when y'all be doing these drugs. Y'all aren't fixing anything within yourselves. Y'all aren't trying to change y'all habits, none of that shit. Now, a lot of you guys have tried to stop doing drugs, okay? I'm pretty sure all of us have been there, even the chosen ones, because, you know, angelic beings have an addiction. You know that? We have an addiction. Angels, we usually are the ones who are addicted to drugs, correct? So let's come to a full understanding of what we are dealing with. Okay, everything is spiritual. So the reason you cannot stop doing drugs, whatever the drug may be for you in your case, you have to understand that it is a mental and physical and spiritual issue. Okay, so let me tell you how the enemy operates. Now, the enemy could be anything. I'm just using the enemy because that's how the enemy works. So we're going to talk about what's happening to you physically. Okay, so you got to understand that your body is a computer. It's the most powerful technology on the planet. It's a computer, legitimately. So your body is the strongest piece of technology we have. Okay, everything about this, very powerful. Okay, very powerful machine. Okay, think of your human body as the Iron Man suit, and you are Tony Stark. Okay, Tony Stark would be the spirit, which would be you, and the iron suit would be you using this flesh. Okay, good analogy, right? Good comparison, I would say. So physically, what you're doing is, after a certain period of time, right, when you do a certain drug, you basically hardwire your body and mind to be used to that drug. That's what's happening. You know, once you do something for so long, your body adjusts to that. Like, okay, maybe, look, I could drink water for the next 7 months, and the one time that I drink soda, I might feel like shit. Just an example, because my body is so used to drinking water that when I drank soda, my body was like, what's going on? You get what I'm saying? So that's another example. Your body is a computer, bro. You have to learn to program your computer. All right. So what happens is you guys find yourself, you know, just living in this matrix. We all came across some type of drug, whether it be weed, Molly, you know. We come across it. We end up doing it because maybe we were hanging around people who did it. You know, this society has a lot of influencers. We watch a lot of TV with drugs and guns. All that shit is conditioning the whole world's mind in a way, correct? So you see celebrities doing drugs, all these things that would make you want to do drugs. Even most of these songs that be rapping about taking perks, this, that, and the third. It's certain artists who say they don't even do perks or none of that. Yet they still talking about it, and they're influencers. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not blaming you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not blaming you. You get what I'm saying? This is what's happening. They are programming us. You feel me? Unknowingly and knowingly. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, we all came across some type of drug. We did some drugs, right? So what happens is you program your body to function with the drug. Okay, because let's face it, we all done did maybe weed. I'm gonna just throw the most common. Everyone has done some type of weed. And if you didn't, then oh well, good shit. Stay away from it because it may not be for you. But we all did some type of weed, all right? So look, you know that feeling when you get high or fried, right? Basically, it's a good feeling. Let's keep it a buck. We all did it before. I'm keeping it G. You know, you gotta be mature on my page. Don't be laughing. You can laugh, but you feel me? Take this shit serious because this shit may help a lot of people. So what's happening is your body gets used to that dopamine, that instant gratification. So after you do something for about 3 weeks, it becomes a new habit or a bad habit. It becomes a habit. I ain't gonna say good or bad. It becomes a habit. Okay, so if you smoke weed for 3 weeks, it becomes a habit. All right? So now your vessel, your computer, right? It's a computer. The moment you stop doing it, it's like it's impossible for you to do it. All right? So your body is a computer. Whatever you do on a regular basis is what's going to dictate how your body's gonna function. So if you do drugs every day for the next 5 years, the first couple days you stop because you're gonna be tweaking because your computer is malfunctioning. You get what I'm saying? Your body is a computer. It's a computer, bro. So the first couple days you try to stop some shit after you done smoke for like 8-9 months, 5 blunts a day, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna start having like cold sweats and shit. You're gonna start tweaking, bruh. It's like your body don't know how to function without it. So let me just say this. The enemy operates, right, by you putting it inside your body. That's how the enemy operates. You have to put that inside of your vessel. Because you know why? You are a spirit inside the body. Did you know that? So anything you put inside your body, the enemy can hack. That's what sleep paralysis is. Y'all be catching sleep paralysis or getting sleep paralysis because y'all be opening yourselves up for attacks. Whether it be watching the flicks, eating certain sweets. Sleep paralysis is real. They'll get you. It'd be like you can't move. On God. So this is why the moment you stop, right, it's like your body start tweaking. So you just gotta hit or take that quick hit so your body can feel normal, because your body is a computer. It's a computer. So that's what's happening to you physically. Okay, so we're going to talk about the spiritual issue you are dealing with, because this is a spiritual issue. Everything is spiritual. It's an entity that's causing you to keep doing that. An addiction is a spirit keeping you hooked to something. We all got some type of addictions. I got an addiction. You get what I'm saying? I got an addiction to Instagram, low key. It's starting to become an addiction, but I know how to fight it off. I took a long social media break before in the past, like 6, 7, 8 months. And lately, I've been so kind of getting myself to attach to it. I've been taking breaks, but it's hard. It's a spiritual issue. Something you got to do, something, you know what I'm saying? We all have an addiction to something, but we're talking about particularly drugs. so you can get over this addiction because it's holding you back. So this is a spiritual issue. That's why whenever you try to stop on a spiritual level, the demons is causing you to be hooked onto that drug. It's like the moment you stop, something in you just like, it's a spirit. Because the reason a lot of you guys are dealing with addictions is because you guys are weak in spirit. Okay, the number one powerful practice you can do, and this shit, if you can tame this, you'll never be addicted to drugs, cigarettes, weed, whatever the fuck ever again, if you can tame this. So I want y'all to understand, men, women, your sexual energy is the strongest energy known to mankind. That is the solid foundation, or the start of the foundation, okay? That's the start. Your sexual energy is how you got here. That's how you got this suit, right? So that's the most powerful energy known to mankind, okay? Real shit. Hold on. So anyways, that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Your sexual energy, that's the strongest energy known to mankind. So because you are weak spiritually, right? Because your spiritual energy, it is a part of your soul. It's a part of your soul. And so put it this way, imagine you doing drugs, right? It's opening you up for demonic attacks anyway. You're more susceptible when you, right? 95% of people is weak spiritually. They don't have no spirituality about themselves. They operate in that low level energies, frequencies, vibrations. So you're putting all these things inside of your body, right? You putting all these things inside of your body. On top of that, y'all be having sex all the time, fingering yourself, masturbating, throwing away that energy. You know, every time you masturbate, every time you finger yourself, you know, you throw away a piece of your soul, you throw away a piece of your spirit. So your spirit is not alive. Your spirit is suppressed. So if your spirit is suppressed inside of your body, what does that mean? A demonic entity or figure can easily take over your vessel. So that's how that shit is. It's an addiction. An addiction is a demonic entity causing you to keep doing that particular thing so it can feed off your energy. You're not you when you're addicted to something. I hope you know that. It's something causing you on a spiritual level to keep being addicted to that. You feel me? On God. It's spiritual forces around you all the time. It's good and bad spirits always around you. It's a lot of bad spirits around you, depending on who you are. But even if you good like me, it could be a negative. But it's just to throw you off your path, because you understand that it's not nothing you can handle. But for the most part, it's always spirits around you, man, manipulating you, sending you good or bad thoughts. Angels, your higher self, they can send you good thoughts, but then you might have a bad thought. You feel me? So check me out. A lot of you guys, y'all do these drugs, and then on top of that, y'all be or doing that shit. This is the facts. This is the facts. So, the number one thing you can do, if you can conquer this, it'll be easier for you to deal with any drug addiction. I'm talking about it won't even be an addiction no more if you can conquer this. If you can learn to discipline yourself in holding your sexual energy, it's gonna build up your spirit inside of you. Okay, because you have a spirit. How am I talking right now? How am I looking right now? How am I breathing right now? How am I breathing without breathing? You think our bodies just do that? But how come when you're dead, oh, your eyes ain't opening, you can't talk no more, you can't breathe, you can't move? Because there is a spirit in you, man. Y'all think, bro, we bones and flesh and all that other shit, but there is a spiritual, etheric version inside of here, man. You're like Iron Man, okay? The iron suit would be the body, and inside of you, you would be Tony Stark, okay? Get that through y'all head. Y'all think y'all body is just that intelligent. Yes, it's that intelligent, but you are the user of the body. So think of yourself as Tony Stark, okay? And this suit is like Jarvis or whatever the fuck that be talking to him. Very intelligent suit, okay? We are Tony Starks using the iron suits, all right? With all this powerful technology, all these things you could do, okay? That's what this shit is. That's the only way me and you could be here. We got to be a spirit for it first, and then we come into a flesh with the DNA of our ancestors, okay? Deep. So look, you got to learn to hold in that energy. I know that's the hardest thing you can do, but if you can discipline yourself and hold in your sexual energy, I promise you on everything, your drug addiction is gonna go away, because your sperm, your sexual energy as a female, that's your spiritual energy. Your spiritual energy that keeps you alive. That shit awakens your spirit on the inside. You get what I'm saying? It does. But y'all be spilling it. So imagine you dealing with a drug addiction, and then on top of that, you fingering yourself, letting demonic entities possess your vessel, put that negative energy into your aura. Bruh, all day you be getting body snatched and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. So a lot of you guys want to get rid of addictions, or you're battling addictions. If you can control your nut or your sexual energy as a female, you can get over any addiction. I promise you. Go celibate for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Your spirit is gonna come alive inside of you, because it's spiritual energy. That little, what they call, she getting wet, come, whatever. That shit, if a female can hold that shit in and she's dealing with an addiction, bruh, it will go away. You'll be able to stop smoking cigarettes, stop doing crack, cocaine, whatever the fuck you are addicted to. Whatever you are addicted to, my bad. You gotta learn to hold in that sexual energy. If you can do that, you're not gonna be addicted to nothing ever again, because your sexual energy is spiritual energy. That energy is gonna flow through your body. It's gonna put you back to your right state of mind. Because when you masturbate and then you do weed, it's not you. It's the ego getting possessed by spirits. So this is what an addiction is, man. An addiction is when you are weak spiritually. You keep letting these demonic entities send you these thoughts and control you to keep doing this and that. An addiction is literally a spiritual issue you are dealing with. And I'm telling y'all right now, practicing celibacy for about 30, 60, or 90 days, men, women, female, you gonna notice you're not gonna have that urge to smoke. Some of y'all smoke cigarettes, or you know somebody in your family smokes cigarettes. Try to put them on game, but don't go hard. Just tell them a couple times. If they not doing it, then fuck it. They don't want to. You feel me? But this is for y'all who have an addiction during these times, and y'all trying to stop something. You got to build that energy up, because that's the base of everything in this life. If you can control your energy, bruh, the addiction's gonna fall away. Bro, I could right now for 2 weeks and stop. I'm not addicted to it because I'm good within my spirit. It's a spiritual issue. Alright? Weed is not even a bad drug. Some of this weed y'all smoking is genetically modified, so it is bad, but y'all be having like, what do you call it? Like y'all be having bad trips on weed, this, that, and the third. That's because y'all are weak spiritually. You know that? That's what a bad trip is. A bad trip is when you just be bugging. Like you was supposed to be tripping. Like it come randomly, but it be spirits causing you to have a bad trip. That's why whenever y'all do some drugs, don't y'all feel like a heightened awareness, like life becomes vivid, your sensories feel different? Bro, you could smoke weed and play the game. It's like the game is the best shit ever when you high. I've done it. I have played the game fried, and I have destroyed. I'm a god when I play that game, but I'm a god without it. You know what I'm saying? This is some old shit, but I'm just telling you, y'all ever did weed, the most common one, y'all notice how y'all awareness is high? Because in that moment, your consciousness was raised. So if you're operating at a lower vibration and your consciousness is raised for that period of time, that's what drugs do. Drugs open you up and expands your awareness. It expands your aura temporarily. You get what I'm saying? That's why life be looking so vivid. It be like in slow-mo, you just be laughing and shit, because it literally puts you to a higher vibration for that moment. That's what, bro, weed is a spiritual drug, but a lot of people are abusing it, operating at these low frequencies, so they're not receiving any benefits. Now, I don't do that shit because I don't need it. I get high off meditation. Swear to God. So yeah, that's what that is. When you do weed or any drug, you be feeling gone. Life look vivid, trippy, right? Because you have raised your vibration and consciousness for that period of time that the weed is inside your vessel. That's why life look vivid. You know, it's like you in a video game for real, even though we really is in a video game. So listen, if you can learn to control your sexual energy, you could get over any drug addiction. I'm telling you, go celibate for 30, 60, 90 days, or maybe longer. I promise you, you're not going to have no urge to do any of those things. Once you get past 30 days, men and women, going celibate, because I promise you, that addiction is going to start to fade off. You'll be like, fuck. You all of a sudden don't want to smoke it. Because your spirit don't want you to do these things. But when you throw away that energy, you take away your spirit, bro. You take away your soul. So what that means, oh, the spirit that's inside him or her body is not alive. It's weak. So guess what? You be taking a backseat in your own vessel. So something be manipulating to do these drugs. Alright, so practice semen retention or celibacy, men and women, if you want to get over any addiction. If you can conquer that, your sexual energy, bro, I promise you, you're not going to have no drug addiction no more, bro. Whatever you was dealing with for like how many years, I promise you, as time passes, cuz the longer you just go celibate, it's going to fade off. You're not going to be addicted to it. I promise you. Now, number 2, cold showers. Hey, listen, semen retention or celibacy plus cold showers, cuz I'm telling you, drug addiction gone. Listen, I just made a video yesterday. Type in Thugalo Marco, the true benefits of cold showers in the YouTube search bar. Go look at the benefits. I ain't gonna go in depth. So listen, practice semen retention and cold showers. I promise you, you can get over any drug addiction. I promise you. So you got spiritual energy that's making you stronger. Because when you harness your sexual energy, you are mentally becoming strong because you're doing something that's hard. And then you're taking cold showers, which is strengthening your mind. So now, the mind is all. If the enemy got your mind, he got you. Let me repeat that. If the enemy got your mind, he got you. So anyways, look, I love you guys so much. Y'all start practicing semen retention, bro. Start going celibate if you want to get rid of these drug addictions you may be dealing with during these times, all right? For real. So look, I love you guys so much. Y'all stay tuned for more content. And yeah, Thugalo Marco, my game.